Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prehistoric Park Day 1. Now, first things first, for all you newcomers that are just, getting ready here and starting off, we've already had a previous season which had to end because the chairman wasn't happy with it. Now the chairman, we've had a new one, he's reinstated us and he's really boosted up everything we've done, as you can see out here. Now, what we're going to be doing today is quite simple. We're going to be introducing you to the place so you get to know it. We're going to take you on a bit of a tour around so you understand everything. And our builder will be here next episode once we've explained to him all of the plans. Now, as you can see here, we have our little map. This map is not finished because the chairman has said every time we add an exhibit, a new part of the map will be added to it. Now this is so that we can effectively plot out different exhibits and where they're going to go based on the habitat of the prehistoric animals we go and get. Now, would you like to plot everything out first, or would you prefer to go on a tour and then come back and plot?
Can we go on a tour and then plot?
Yeah, let's go on a tour then. So first things first, this is what we call the common room. This is where we'll plan everything out, the room you've just been in. It's a common room where you plan everything out, we set exhibits up, make the ideas, brainstorm. It's pretty much just an ideas room, just to get the blood flowing and get everything going. Now this is pretty much everything you will need storage wise. Storage wise, you have here everything required. You have your library books to do the research on the creatures, you have the crates with food in, you have your table to eat your dinner with. It's generally just the meeting room and pretty much just the relaxation room and planning room for everything will be sorted. And it's basically just the main room we have here. Now, coming down this way, we will in fact maybe at some point have a little crocodile exhibit underneath here, but that was just in the making. Obviously we'll have to discuss it and see if it fits for the Sarcosuchus. I don't think it will though, but that is pretty much the main area you'll need. The other area you'll need is the portal. The portal has not yet been built. We're still waiting for the builder to come and build that. He'll build that hopefully in between the next session you're here. But basically this is where we're going to keep all of the prehistoric dinosaurs and prehistoric animals that do come through the portal. We'll keep them in here temporarily as a holding pen until we decide that we need to move them into the actual exhibit once that is built.
There's already some dinosaurs in there.
Yeah, completely dinosaurs.
The mystical Chaosaurus Rex.
Yeah. This is in fact our livestock. We will leave them in there and they will be eaten alive pretty much. But hopefully we shouldn't need to use this too often. Maybe for like between sessions during the time that Caden, our builder, will be building all of the builds, like while we wait. But pretty much that is everything at the minute. Obviously we'll show you the portal when it's up and ready. But apart from that, it is quite an open space to let our creative minds flow. We will in fact have a food room that will be built by me, hopefully, but that is all for the future. So, is there any questions you want to ask about anything with the builds?
Not really, no.
Okay, that's good. So,
but we do need to plot out where everything is going to go.
Yes, we will do that right away. Now, the idea is, we have obviously our base as you can see down here. We have the whole of this world for now. Every time we build an exhibit, one piece of map will be unlocked to go around, and once they're built in, we'll hopefully be given a whole new area to build, which will be called Site B, and that is where the safari place will go. Now, looking here and around, it's quite a water-based area. There's quite a few like little ponds and rivers dashing around. We've obviously got the sea in the top right corner and at the bottom right. So there are a lot of places to put water type creatures. But the real question is, where should we put our first exhibit, which will be the Triceratops?
Well, I believe from my experience with dinosaurs and knowing where they are from, we need a spruce area. Now I clocked an island over there. Obviously we shouldn't be putting them too far away, but maybe we could transport some of the trees over here and build a little area in the forest.
Yeah.
Maybe over here for the Triceratops. Obviously not too many trees. Quite maybe a pond in there somewhere. Quite a humid area,
Yeah.
Hell Creek style.
Yeah, so whereabouts on the map would you recommend that? Would you say around here, this little area here where there are like quite a few ponds scattered? Obviously, we can turf out a few trees, or it can go here.
Over here, over this area here, down the bottom left.
Yes, just a bit, yeah. Yeah, I say that would be a good place. That's where we'll plot our first exhibit. Now, there's two ways we can do this. We can either go and make a start on it right now, or we can wait for the builder. It's entirely up to you. Pretty much, we should probably set out the next few exhibits we're going to do. Now, the second exhibit we're going to work on will be the Gallimimus exhibit, so where would you recommend that to go?
Now, these guys, they lived in a subtropical region, so it was quite close to the Gobi Desert, so maybe a few patches of sand. So I was thinking maybe we could import them up to the north of the map, up here.
Would you recommend by this little pond area here, with a little bit of sand that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little pond area, okay.
Up there. So, and we could border that off, maybe add a bit more sand, some palm trees maybe, you know.
Yeah, I'll have to get the palm trees imported, definitely. That'll be one to do between sessions, so I'll go and get them imported. How many would you recommend?
I would recommend maybe 5 or 6.
5 or 6 palm trees, okay, that can be done. That won't cost too much, and I think the chairman should be okay with that. But pretty much, we could initially... Nah, I think we need to leave that plan in, actually, for the T-Rex exhibit for another day. However, I would recommend it going by the hills here, right in the central part of the map.
Yeah, the Rex is another one from Hell Creek, so he'll be needing to have a fairly similar environment to the Triceratops.
Yes, most definitely. So, is there any other questions you'd like to ask? Oh, it started raining. Is there any other questions you'd like to ask about the whole builds, about anything? Is there anything you're unsure of? Any sort of fright you have of the dinosaurs, or are you okay just to start and, you know, we'll make our way over to the exhibit?
I'm okay handling animals, bearing in mind I worked in a zoo, and so yeah, I was just wondering, are we going to bring them back mates and things like that, because animals aren't very good without some company and we would need them.
It will depend. Initially, I'm looking to bring back, because it'll be me and you that will go back, and there will be Caden that will stay and he will build all of the exhibits. So primarily we'll have to discuss with him. Ideally, I only wanted to bring back the one Triceratops if it's fully grown. If it isn't, then I would be quite happy to bring back 2 juveniles, or maybe a mother and its son. But really, it's whichever one we can get hold of, because ideally the first transportation back in time we're going to will be quite a trip, I believe, because we'll be pretty much right by the meteorites. 100% right by them. It'll be within a couple of weeks, so we'll be here searching for them. So primarily there will be mates, but it will discuss, because like with the T-Rex, I'm looking to hopefully bring back just 2 of them, hopefully 2 juveniles or indeed babies, but primarily yes, mates.
Okay, sounds good.
Right, so should we make our way over to the Hell Creek area and start and take down a few trees for the Triceratops?
It's not exactly Hell Creek now,
but it will be, potentially.
But we ought to take a few trees. This isn't Hell Creek.
And I'm just taking out this log here because I need it.
Okie dokie.
Right, let's go make our way over to Hell Creek now. Right then, so we've made it. Pretty much, me and you have found something that we shouldn't have found. Well, we should have found that isn't going to help our situation. Because me and you, we've come across a few bullets and guns, haven't we? Which is insinuating to us there have been a few poachers about.
Yeah, so that's not good for the health of the park.
No, so basically we're going to have to get a team on side. We're going to have a little look and get a team on side that can really deal with it. and hopefully we'll probably won't be able to. To be fair, it'll have to just be us when the poachers come. We'll have to just chase them off, drop everything, jump back through the portal, and go and defend what we have.
It's a shame.
It is a big shame, but you know what? Sometimes it's got to be done for the safety of the park, so it's only fair.
So, obviously, I believe we have enough supplies now to head back.
Yeah, I believe we do. I think we've cleared out a big enough area for the Triceratops, especially as though it isn't gonna be an absolutely humongous exhibit. It's gonna be quite a condensed exhibit, with maybe a little river put through it. But it's honestly, it's whatever Caden the builder does, to be honest. Right, so then let's get this bit sorted, and then we can. I think we're just gonna take out these few more trees, and then we're gonna make our way back to the house. Right, are you about sorted? Are you ready to head back to the meeting and conversation?
I don't think this is a viable enough habitat for them to live in. I believe, I think we should extend it to about here, this area. So we do have some a pool of water in there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's definitely a practical idea.
We'll have to knock down a few more trees, but we can do that later.
Yeah. Generally it can be quite condensed. It can be quite a condensed area, but not too condensed to the point we can never see them. So, do you want to make your way back to camp?
Yeah.
And what we'll do is we'll set everything out, make sure everything's sorted, and then pretty much we should be okay to finish off session 1. I think you've passed session 1 very well. And obviously with the previous chairman, he only wanted literally just me on my own to do it, which was not good. That's why we got the new chairman in. The new chairman's come and he says we need more people. This chairman seems to definitely know what he's doing. He's given us the funds. He's actually letting us use the funds for our own purpose and what we believe is right. And he's really helping us in general. So he should be a very good chairman and a very generous chairman with any luck. Quickly, while you're on your way back, I'll just sort this all out. Just quickly add in these few bits here, and I'll add one more there. That should be fine for now. But yeah, that is pretty much session 1 wrapped up. Congratulations, you've passed. I'm very proud. I think I can expect a lot of good things from you, especially as you're now going to be my partner in crime when going to go and collect all these dinosaurs. So would you like to sit on one side of the table and we can round today off? So congratulations, you've passed this episode. I believe you've done very, very well. Would you like to say anything? Is there any questions you'd like to ask?
No, not really.
Okay, well, good. So that is the end of session 1 today. You can go to sleep now, relax, go back to your tent, go sleep through, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.